Alright, so something I forgot to mention in my document is analogous structures. Analogous structures is technically the opposite of homologous structures. If you guys went through my last video, you guys would have understood what homologous structures are. Homologous structures, they're technically the same structures, they have the same bone structure, even though the bones might be different in length or anything. They're structured in the same format, but then they are not necessarily for the same function. They're for different functions. Analogous structures is technically the opposite. They have different structures, different bone structures, different bone formats, but they assist for the same function. And structures would not technically derive from a common ancestor, which is the opposite for homologous structures, where all the structures would derive from a common ancestor. So an example would be the wings of birds and bats. They have the same function, which is to fly or the movement in air. But the only difference is that they're not structured in the same way. One could be like really wide and one could be like really small. They all do not derive from a common ancestor as well.